So not much change on the marvellous mechanical bear engine. A few more goodies purchased that I've been waiting for that have finally arrived to get around this conundrum here, which is I've just quickly bodged something together to see if it's any good. Is this little 100mm flexible pipe with a little integral spanner to help you nip things up. There's a built-in little rubber gasket that fits inside the tube. It is a smaller centre bore than the 19mm pipe, but not going to make a huge amount of difference. And somewhere, because everything was in a mess, I've just chucked a pile of rubbish packaging on the floor. But as you might have seen in my post on BrewTube, I upgraded the floor. So my thoughts will be put on the end of this video, which is just a short infill rally just to complement said floor. So yeah, a couple of more spool tubes bought just to give me some options on moving things about. So I'm probably going to have to, now I've done this floor, redo the height of the table, because I don't need it up that high now, because the fridge that used to be the reason why I raised it up is gone. So that could go back down. It's not a major thing. It's not on my priority list at the minute. I haven't done anything further with this really because I've been preoccupied with household projects, putting a new central heating boiler in and a few other bits. So this has took the back burner again. All I've done so far is just rigged up the old ink birds to keep that from freezing. So I'll just finish off with the little finale on my thoughts on this Easy Mat flooring. Well, if you saw the community post, I bought some of this EVA foam mat interlocking stuff to go in the brewery / temporary railway room. Quite nice. It's nice going underfoot. As you can tell, I'm in me socks because I just done this last bit and cut in. So, and it's raining outside and all muddy. Even though it's sort of 10 degrees in here, you can still walk. Nice, and had the heat off since before in the afternoon, but I can walk El Soco'd without my feet cramping up, which is quite a surprise. So yeah, it's nice and soft underfoot. It does reflect a little bit of heat back off your feet, so obviously it's going to do that if you're going to heat your room. Just my thoughts on this stuff. It was, what was it, £54 for, I remember I bought 64 square. I know I went more than I was going because I was going to use some of it to put the boiler on. So I ordered another pack, which I've still got spare, which is handy because obviously if I ever get rid of this, I can replace it with full tiles. You get a bunch of edging on each one. You get 2 pieces of edging. OCD people, I mean real OCD people, won't like it because it comes in a pack of 4, as you can see there. So I presume they have a big die that comes down and presses this out on a mat and cuts it. So every 4 do not pattern perfectly. You can see here they don't quite match up. To me, doesn't bother me. These 2 here, fine. That one, I think, yeah, no, that doesn't quite match either, you see. There's a little bit of a dip in that one. But other than that, it's fine, as long as you can sort of wiggle it so it's good enough, in my world anyway. And I've just gone under me table there, rather than cut them all down. The only thing is obviously it's quite soft. It will mark. I had my boiler that has come out, not quite come out. There's a little circle pattern there where that boiler sat, and that's not heavy. My empty fermenter at the minute is on cast, so that's going to push in, because you're talking 50 litres there, 50 kilos. So, and I've just cut some mat and put underneath the feet here just to reduce some of the pressure. I might put a piece of wood under, or a tile or something. But yeah, it's okay. If you're going to use a wheelie chair, it's no good for that, because you would just sink and tear it. And obviously if you're going to drag anything over it, you would tear it. You would sort of ruck up. But it cuts fine. It's easy to work with. I just used a pair of heavy duty scissors to cut it. Didn't bother using the craft knife or anything. So yeah, durability, I don't know. Obviously this isn't a high traffic area. I sort of obviously sit down in a chair, or I'm walking or sitting on my brew space there, or I've got the modern railway layout here. So for me, just basically light traffic is fine. But depends on what application you're going to use it for. But for insulation, it's nice. This is the 12mm stuff. There is some cheaper stuff that's 10mm, which is a bit, well, I would say flimsy. Don't know what this stuff is like really, but this is 12mm. I presume, you know, you get what you pay for. If you're going to pay for a really expensive one, sort of gym mat quality, then the density of the foam would be a lot better. But it is what it is. It's £54 for 64 square feet, I think it was. So I'm happy with it so far for what I want. You know, it might reduce the heat loss in the room marginally, probably so insignificant you won't know. This is a hollow floor. It's off the ground, so it's not in direct contact with the soil. But yeah, I'm happy with it so far for the money. I did look at sort of like those shock mats, anti-fatigue mats, and have one or two, but they are more money than this stuff. And this feels okay. It's springy underfoot. So yeah, for what it is, I think it's okay. There was some that was marginally cheaper, but it was 10mm. They are called Easy Mat. They're on eBay. Basically you just buy these in quantities of 4 to whatever square footage you need. So you get 16 square feet on each one of these packs. That's 4 panels basically. So yeah, we'll see. Now